What is good, fam? You know who I am, Wealthy Westbrooks, back with another epic video. Make sure you subscribe and join the tribe if you're new to this channel. But if you've been tuned in, you already know the vibe. Thanks for coming back. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment below anytime you feel like it. So, it is Saturday. And first of all, I just got a haircut. You can't tell. You know, I was in the trenches, family. I was in the trenches. Like, sometimes I go on these stints. I go on these savage streaks where it's like, I don't even care about a haircut. I don't even care about getting clean and keeping everything all maintained and high maintenance. Like, bro, I'm just grinding, working. You know what I'm saying? No haircut, barely shaving, car's not clean. Sometimes it be like that, but that's, you know, that's not for everything. But there's times in your life when you just gotta lock in. You know what I'm saying? You don't got time to just be trying to put on your face. You know what I'm saying? Put on your image. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, I do feel better now that I got the clean cut. It's been about 4 to 5 weeks, so I was like, damn, I should probably do it. Anyways, hope you're having a good day, good weekend. I'm about to go shoot some content as always. And tonight's gonna be a movie night. I'm gonna watch a movie tonight. I bought these popcorn, like popcorn bins and popcorn. So, you know the red and white popcorn bins? That's fucking annoying, right? Bought some of those, so we're gonna watch a movie tonight with the popcorn. It's gonna be great. What kind of popcorn do you like? Buttered popcorn? Do you like kettle corn, caramel corn, cheddar corn? Like, what do you like? That being said, I gotta go take a shower. You know what I'm saying? Get fresh, get clean, and I have some content to record and some projects to edit in a few minutes. So I'll probably go do that. I gotta go be out in another city in about 30 minutes. So I got about 30 minutes right now. We'll see what happens. All right, see ya. Boom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Sunday out here at the plaza. One of the plazas out here. I'm about to hit the ATM inside of CVS. How do we feel about the crossbody? How do we feel about the crossbody? I started wearing the crossbody bag when I went overseas. I went to Europe. I went to Spain. I went to Italy and France. And so having the crossbody out there, it was convenient. It was like real convenient, to be honest with you. And ever since I came back, I've just been doing it. You feel me? So been doing it, haven't stopped doing it. And so look, before we do this though, take a quick breather, you know what I'm saying? Taking a breather, take a look at nature. I wanted to talk about something real quick with you, right? Because depending on if you're new to this channel, depending on where you're at, you know, maybe you've been watching me for a while, you've been following me for a while, maybe you're new here. And so you've been seeing my life, you know, or I've been showing you my life, and you've seen me get the new Mercedes-Benz, and you've seen me get another Mercedes-Benz, and you've seen the luxury trips and the out-of-state trips and the overseas, out-the-country trips, and you've seen, you know, the BMW, and you've seen the lavish, you know, you've seen it all the designer and all that stuff, right? You've seen the wealth. But one thing I want you to understand this is, like, that's not what it's ever about, and it's never been about that. So lately, I've been really just taking my foot off the gas with trying to flex and flash. It's not about that, you know. I don't really care too much, and it's kind of contradicting and hypocritical because I did just post a little bit about that on my IG, but I don't want that for you, right? Like, I don't want you to think that, oh, just because you see me posting, you know, whatever, that you need to do that. Like, it's okay to not have anything, to start with nothing. I started with nothing, fam. Like, twin, I started when I was very much just like you know what I'm saying? Like, all I had was $1 and a dream. I had debt. I was in debt, you know. I had nothing. You can go back to my channel and watch some of my older videos, you know. Like, I built this from the ground up, and so I want you to understand that, especially right now in these times. If you live in America, like, depending where you're at, bro, it's okay. Like, stack your money, be frugal. Like, don't spend it on dumb shit. Don't be out here buying, just wasting that shit, because realistically, you need to be stacking up to invest it. And so the bottom line is, as a chosen one, don't feel like you gotta impress anybody. You know, it's not about trying to impress people. It's not about trying to prove to people, you know, what you got or what you wear or, you know, your cool car or status. Like, it's not about that. And so I don't want you guys to think that that's what I'm about. And so that's what it's kind of been on my mind today, just letting you know, like, no matter where you're at in your life, no matter where you're at in your journey, it's completely fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be broke, you might have, you know, so you might have debt, you might be up, you know what I'm saying? You might be somebody who's a 6 to 7 figure entrepreneur. Doesn't matter. If you are relating to this message, regardless of where you're at, you're just getting started, you're like completely lost, or maybe you're already crushing it, 6, 7 figures. Either way, hit the link in my description. Apply for a clarity call, apply for the mentorship. Let's take you to the next level, right? But here's the deal though, here's the deal. When I was just like, you know, the person who's watching this that, you know, didn't have shit figured out, bro, all I had was a vision, all I had was a dream, all I had was an idea, you know what I'm saying? Money wasn't even a thing, but I had no money, you feel me? Like, you feel me? All I had was creativity and God. And so if that's you, then that's okay, you feel me? By the way, how do you feel about this new bracelet? Look at this. You see the cross? You feel me? When you walk with God, when you walk with Christ, you know, man, you're gonna be good. And so I'm not blessed because of my followers. I'm not blessed because of all the stuff I have. I'm blessed because, you know, I have faith in the Most High and connection to the source, infinite intelligence, you know. And so you are too. You can do the same thing. I want you to know that, you know. And so when people lead on social media with like the glitz, the glamour, the flash, the Lamborghinis, the mansions, I think the message gets mixed up. The message gets construed. Now, throughout my journey, yes, I will be acquiring more things, but only to provide that faith to you, only to show you that it's possible. See, there's no point in buying things in pure vanity, right? But let's say I buy something or I do something or I go somewhere and I show it off. It's not showing it off to brag or to boast or to put myself in a... The last video just cut off. So the point I was making is, like, boom, look, going to the Dollar Tree. Like, never be too good to go to the Dollar Tree, bro. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how much money I make, how rich I get. Being wealthy is not about just blowing money and being irresponsible, right? And so I want to make sure that as we grow on this chosen channel, as we take, you know, steps forward on the chosen path, we're doing the right things. You know, it's not about, oh, I can't afford it, bro. I could buy anything from anywhere, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, when we get to a certain point, we understand, like, I want our chosen people to be free, You know what I'm saying? And so don't ever have shame in, you know, going to the Dollar Tree, or don't be feeling like you gotta feel guilty if you want to shop around at the Dollar Tree, gang. Like, I got enough. You know what I'm saying? You are enough. And so that doesn't mean be a cheap bastard or a cheap asshole or a cheap, you know, just a cheapo, you know, like, no, invest in yourself, you know, buy things that make your life better, you know, and that add value to your life, you know, invest into yourself, into things that improve your life. But understand, you know, the things that you might not need. You might be buying things just out of appearance and because what it might signify. And I know a lot of people doing that. A lot of people out here are just, especially out here in California, LA, you know, Hollywood, it's all facade, gang. Like, a lot of people are not doing as well as you would think. Now, yeah, there's a lot of luxury. There's a lot of levels to this shit. You will see all of it out here. Luxury, top, all the cars, all the mansions, etc. And so you can look at it different ways. You can get inspired by it, right? And understand that it's achievable, understand that it's possible. And if you want it, get it. Get it out your system. Buy it. Have things. Get things. I'm not saying we as chosen ones don't invest and don't buy things and have nice things, obviously. But the message I want to get clear to you is, don't be comparing yourself to somebody else, right? And don't feel like embarrassed or humiliated if you got to go to the Dollar Tree, right? And I don't have to go. I'm not going here because I have EBT or food stamps or because I'm, hey, bro, I'm here because, bro, like, first of all, I'm here to get some expo markers for my whiteboard. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, you know, so they got some brand name products too. You feel what I'm trying to say? But I just know a lot of you guys are not in a position where you can just be going to the top tier designer stores and into the bougie stores. And so I want to let you know, I'm right here with you. I'm rocking right here with you. You know what I'm saying? Feel what I'm trying to say? And it's not about this. It's not about this. Like, that's just not what it's about. It's not what it's about. It's just about having freedom, you know, create a lifestyle that you love, that works for you. You know what I'm saying? Not a life that you have to work for. And so on this channel, I want you I want you to know that you matter, you're valuable, and you know, your status is not based off of just money alone. Now listen, get wealthy, be wealthy. So that's why I'm wealthy Westbridge, right? Henry Aaron, are you saying like the money doesn't matter? No, money matters, gang. Get rich. We like to get rich. We're getting rich as fuck over here, gang. We're buying all the type of shit because we want to be able to provide and have nice things and give things to our people and take care of our people and not be able to be limited. You know what I'm saying? Be able to say yes to life because you're abundant, born rich through God, right? So just understand that though. I know what it's like to have nothing. I know what it's like to struggle for real. I know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like, you know, and I know people who have been in even worse situations than me, for real, like way worse. Like I was saying, people on food stamps, EBT, them relying on the government, you know what I'm saying? Like really down and out. But I was never in that situation. But shout out to everybody who was and is. Shout out to everybody out there watching. I don't care where you're at in the world. I don't care what your financial situation is. I just want you to know that you matter. And if you need help, if you feel lost, well then you're already lost. You're already broke. And so that little $300, that little $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 you might have that you're holding on to, that's really not your problem. You need to hit the link in the description and book a call with me and take your life to the next level. That's what I did. I invested into myself. I invested into mentors. I invested into people who were able to guide me and show me the way. Right? So if what you're doing is not really working, you can't just expect to watch this video and then be like, oh, well, like, okay, that felt good. That's great. Yeah, but what do you do after you watch this video? Right? You need structure. You need accountability. You need a plan. You need a vision. You need clarity. That's what I hope you do. So if you're stuck, if you're really just down and out, or if you're needing any type of guidance, hit the link in the description. If you're already tapped in, tuned in, and turned on, and you're already like in flow state, making 6-7 figures, you're a high figure entrepreneur, high performing entrepreneur, and you're like, damn, how do I maintain this frequency? Or how do I even take it to the next level? Or how do I tap into 8-9 figures? Gang, I got you. But you just got to understand one thing. It's not about what you do, it's who you are. It's an identity. So I'm about to take you shopping with me real quick, pick up a few items. Like I said here, we're gonna grab a couple items. Now, as a chosen one, you're gonna notice that people listen to you, eavesdrop you. Like people will be mid-conversation with you and with their people, right? Like that just happened. People will be in conversation and they'll stop talking to whoever they're with, just listen to you, just to listen to me. Cause I got a camera on, right? So people are like, oh my God, someone's out there with a camera. That's just what happens, okay? You be out here with a camera, people just wanna see and hear like, who is it? Who's this guy? What is he talking about? You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is and how it goes. Anyways, I'm thinking about picking up, I want to get some of these because I've been doing a lot of whiteboard content. And so I'm about to grab a pack of the Expos. Let's see. We need some colors though. Let's do, dry erase. I want them to be sort of thick. I like them thick. See, I mean, these are decent. Like, look, I'm gonna show you what we got, gang. I gotta see what kind of selections we got. You know, ultra fine. We definitely don't want ultra fine. Magnetic. What is this? Black fine tip? Nope. All right, guys. We're gonna go with bullet tip. Okay, I know what that's supposed to. A bullet tip is like, you can see it. Look. Bullet tip. These are the options I'm going through right here. I'm thinking this one comes with 2 blacks, a blue and an orange. This one is the bullet tip. You know what I'm saying? You can see right here, like that, right there. These are chisel tip. I want the chisel. Oh my God, there's so many tips. Who knew there were so many tips to markers? Pause. Look. This one right here says chisel tip. God. And then this one says pointed tip. I don't know if you can see this. Right here. Pointed tip. So we got bullet tip, chisel tip, or pointed tip. Oh my God, why is it like that? I'm about to just get them all. Do I get them all? Red, blue, black, 3, 4. 4 is better than 3. 4 is better than 3. 4 is better than 3. I like the Expo, like the actual Expo. Maybe I just go. I like these. Aren't these better? Aren't these better? Like, isn't this like what we want? Like this one? What is this? What is it? What is the Expo marker? Chisel tip. Oh, ho, 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 ho. So the Expo is a chisel tip. So that means these are like the Expos. Okay. Okay. I see. Let's go. Wow. Wow. Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna get these ones right here. Perfect. Anyways, I hope this makes perfect sense for you because, you know, it's not about that, bro. It's not about that, you know, at all. It's about, you know, wealth on a different level of ideas, you know, health, you know, being able to just live your life on your terms. If you don't want a fancy car, don't get one. If you don't want a mansion, don't get one. You know, if you don't want the designer clothes, don't buy them. You know, the vacations, don't go. Like, it's all based on your desired reality. You know, and so you don't have to ever prove yourself to anybody or prove your worth to anybody or your level or your rank or your title or your, none of that shit matters, okay? And that's so, we live in a world right now where, you know, a lot of people are doing that. They're trying to play, you know, battle of the objects and what can I buy and what do you have and what, you know, what can you do for me? And, you know, that's just not what you're here for, you know, on this earth. You're here to serve a divine purpose, you know, and, you know, by default as a byproduct, you know, of you just living in alignment with your true self, you know, everything that is meant for you will be. And so just understand that everything that is meant for you will be. And so if you want it all, then you'll have it all. You'll have everything and more, right? And so a real chosen one understands this, right? You know this, you already know that. And so if you're like me, then you're already on the path of greatness. You know that you're made for more. Like, you're okay, right? Where you're at, in a sense where it's like you're satisfied for now but eager for more, right? Or maybe you're like, bro, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm lost and I'm so grateful that I just found this video. Maybe that's you. Or maybe you're like, yo, like, I get it, but like, I'm trying to take it to the next level, gang. Like, I want mansions and yachts and trips out the country. Like, if that's you, and business and freedom and impact and influence and authority, and you want to really reach, you know, more than 7 figures, 8, 9 figures, whatever the case may be, then you can do that too. I can help you do that. It's all about frequency. It's all about what you want. It's all about, again, your identity. And so that's pretty much a day. You know, it's been a Sunday. They've been doing a ton of construction, like, everywhere, ever since I moved to this city called Irvine, California. And so everywhere I go, I'm seeing buildings that just weren't there. But I've seen these buildings being built over the past, you know, 5, almost decade, right? Like 7 years, that's going on a decade. So it's like, it's crazy to see how much can change, how much can develop in that span of time. And I tell a lot of my clients, you know, you got to be in this for the long view anyways. You got to be in this for the long haul anyways. And yesterday's wins don't define today's wins. And so you got to keep on showing up. You got to keep on stacking those wins. Understand that there's always more levels. You know, I hope and I encourage you to grow and have more and be the example of what God can do for you when you move in alignment, when you operate in faith and you operate in your purpose. You know, and like I was saying earlier, if and when you do see me level up my life or buy something, or, you know, I'm on a vacation, or, you know, you see me in a car, or you see me on a trip, or you see me in a house, or whatever, I'm wearing something nice, or I'm out at a fancy dinner, whatever case, like, if you see that, when you see that, understand it's not about, oh, look at me. It's more about look what God can do and showing you that it's possible, to give you guys faith, to give you faith, right? To give you faith that it's achievable, right? And so that's something I want for you to have, is just to be inspired to fulfill your destiny, to fulfill your purpose. Don't do it for clout. Don't do it for status. Don't do it for, you know, the wrong reasons. Do it to fulfill your soul, you know, and do it for yourself. If this video helps you, make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment, say this video helped me. This video helped me, coach. You know, if you need more help, if you want to get closer, you know, on a one-on-one level, like I said, link in the description, okay? I'll work with you directly. It doesn't matter where you're at. If you're low level, just getting started, beginner, like what the hell is going on? I don't know anything about this. Or if you're already like super productive, high performing, that's fine. I got you. Same thing, okay? Understand, I've been doing this for a long time, guys. Like, I'm not just some random person on the internet. A little bit about me, right? Like, I graduated from the University of Buffalo when I was 21 with a bachelor's degree in communication. You know, I went to a private school. Okay, I'm not trying to brag or nothing like that. A lot of people, like, oh my God, you went to private school? Hey, not privileged. No, gang, like, bro, like, you don't even know. Like, watched my mom and my dad try to raise me the best they could, but like, we never had that much. Okay, so anyways, used what I could, got to where I got to, made some good choices, made some bad choices. Long story short, though, took what I've learned from school and from life, right? From education to the modern education system and self-education, combined it, and started working with some big brands, you know, out here in California, you know, starting in New York, but then moving out here to California, you know, worked with big companies you would know, like Google, etc., doing high level shit, marketing, advertising, sales, business to customers. Did a lot of social media. I've done a lot of things that pertain to scaling a brand, a personal brand, and just straight business. Like, I crunch big numbers. I've sold houses, okay? I've literally sold my first house when I was 23. I have 2 real estate licenses. I'm not actively in the market, but you can go and you can check it out. You can do your research. You can Google my name, Henry Aaron Westbrook. You can see that I've sold homes. You know, I was 23 selling houses at $100,000 a piece, plus $200,000. And that's not even a lot. Understand that. Out here in California, the average real estate market, like where I'm at, is about $800,000 per house. Everybody, probably $900,000, closer to $1 million. Newport Coast, like $2 million. And I'm only telling you that because if you're a high status individual, if you're a high performing individual and you do like big numbers, don't get it fucked up like, oh, this guy's like some random jamoke on the internet. Like, nah, dude, I talk to big businesses, big numbers, CEOs, corporate shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like some of these biggest offices out here in Southern California. Like high level shit, high level executives, senior level shit. You know what I'm saying? Boardrooms with investors, big money, Silicon Valley, like Orange County. Like, this is not some little boy shit. And I'm only telling you that because you can trust me, because I've been there, I've done that. I've generated millions and millions and $1 million in revenue. Okay? So, anyways, if this video helped you, like, comment, subscribe. Until the next time, stay happy, healthy, wealthy, blessed, and focus on success. And when you see me drop another video, you already know what to do, fam. Tap in. Peace.